Hello lovers of pedals, welcome back to the channel. You've joined me, Rod, on the Pedal Picassos. Thanks for joining us again on this wondrous journey. Today, another in the series of the Fender Hammertone pedals. And this one is the delay. Did you hear a chorus? Did you hear some modulation just then? Well, this pedal offers more surprises than what you instantly see on the shelf in the shop or in the box. Like others in the series, it's got a few tricks up its sleeve. We've already looked at a few, including the distortions, the overdrive, the metal, the space delay, the reverb. They're a solid housing, top mounted jacks, which are cool. The trademark top hat Fender knobs, which instantly identify it as being a part of the Fender range of products. The LEDs are great because they indicate that it's on, but they don't blind you. There's different colours throughout the series. There's nice blue on the delay that we're using today. There's trimmer pots inside a lot of these pedals, including this one, but also including the delay that we're looking at today. And it's because you've got a modulation setting, you can dive into the pedal, open up the thumb screw on the back, and you can trim pots for the amount of modulation depth and the modulation speed. Cool. All right, it also gives you digital delay and two versions of analog delay. Let's have a little listen. I've got the time wound right back at the moment to give you a real understanding of this modulation on its own. I've got the modulation switch in. No delay except for a very short one, metallic. Going through a very clean patch on the katana and straight into the door, it sounds like this. Sweet. Let's wind out the modulation, go into digital delay mode, and start tweaking this. You've got feedback, you've got delay, rate, and you've got mix, okay, or level. So, here is so it's about 1 second delay, yeah? And everywhere in between, coming back to you can get double track. And with the mix wound or the level wound all the way up, you've got that really short delay, and it's sort of like double tracking. I think pedals such as the Mimic or other pedals that give you sort of double tracking go into this very, very short delay. And then of course you can get into slapback territory, you know. Of course you can. And increase the number of repeats. And because it's digital delay, it's very pristine. We can go to analog mode. You can hear in digital mode how those repeats retain their quality all the way through. In analog mode, the repeats start to get squished. You automatically lose the top end. And if one analog mode wasn't enough, you've got a second one, which apparently is a more mid-rangey. yeah, it's certainly got a more pronounced mid-range when you flick it to that mode. But it's when you flick the modulation switch that you come into another world of delay goodness. Winding the feedback all the way off gives you that one repeat. You can't turn the effect all the way off unless you turn the mix all the way off. Okay? So you can get the delay and you can have modulation wound in with the mix or the level all the way down. You get the delay, but not much modulation. So only when you start to turn it up around 5 that you get that. And when you want to get really wobbly, turn it up. Now, can you get it to go into oscillation and weirdness? I think so. Let's give it something. There's your answer. You've only got to turn up the feedback and you get this thing to repeat on itself and start. So yeah, you can do all that fun stuff, you know, the warp speed 9 Sulu. Alright, so they're a fair bit of pedal for the money in this series. They come in at a very good street price. I want to thank Ken and Michelle from Port Lincoln Music World for lending us this series. And get along and see them. They've got the whole range in there. Hey, buy one, buy them all. Let us know if you've got one. Let us know if you like it. As far as delays go, having an option of digital delay, analog delays, and modulation in a small form factor pedal like this, with the option of controlling the rate of the delay and the depth, hey, this is a very good pedal. Enjoy. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.